All right, this is the missed Zoom class video for February 23rd. So, general announcement, make sure that you have met with your counselor to pick your classes for next school year. If you have not, especially if you are currently a sophomore or junior, they might put you in random electives. So, if you don't want to get put in a random class that you don't want, make sure you have met with your counselor or email them to set up a meeting. If you don't know who your counselor currently is, feel free to send me an email and I will find that out for you. So, we started Unit 6 today. Mainly, it's about making medications. So, in Unit 6, we're going to talk about how medications as we know them today, such as like aspirin pills or Tylenol pills, how they're essentially made, right? So, mainly, what I want you to recognize is that before we could isolate chemicals and molecules and things like that, oftentimes the medications we used came from plants. So, for example, aspirin, when you take when you have a headache, comes from a tea of willow bark. So, the tree trunk of a willow tree, and wintergreen oil. So this is a wintergreen plant. You mix those two together, you create a tea, and you drink it, and that was their version of aspirin. So now, as chemists, all we do is we isolate the active ingredients or the active molecules in those plants, and we end up with a higher concentration or dosage. Right. At the start of today, I wanted to see if you can figure out patterns of chemical equations. And these are essentially recipes for how to make the medications that we need. So, can you read and follow the chemical equations or these recipes in chemistry? And mainly, what they are, if you do a lot of cooking, is they're essentially like recipes like cooking, just written a little bit differently. So, to complete your classwork and see if you can teach yourself how to read a chemical equation, you're going to scroll down to your main page of Schoology, either on classwork or if it's not showing up on the right hand side there, go ahead and click on the Week 7 folder and then February 23rd, Tuesday class materials, and click on Classwork Identifying Patterns in Chemical Equations. Right. So if you click on this link to the Google form, again, our goal is to understand how chemical equations or recipes in chemistry work. Right. So once you click on this link for the PhET simulation, go ahead and watch this video and it will let you know what to do and how to answer some of these questions in the Google form below. Once you've completed that, go ahead and go back onto the February 23rd Tuesday class materials folder and go ahead and open up the homework. So for the homework, we go into more of the chemistry of how to read and write chemical equations through Nearpod lessons 6.1 and 6.2. As a general reminder, make sure to take all the notes on all the items in red and answer all the questions for full credit. If you don't remember how to take notes through Nearpod, you can watch this video right down here to help you out. And that's pretty much it for our Tuesday, February 23rd class.